So you've gone ahead and made yourself a nice crisp timetable, and you've even invested in some flashy stationery. Hell, you've even managed to get yourself up at 5:30 a.m. in the morning, just as suggested by your favorite YouTuber. Except for one thing, and that is that you're still not making any real progress. And what is up, everyone? My name is Amin, and in today's video, I'm going to be tackling exactly that issue. Why is it that having all of this wealth of information around us, we're still not able to make any substantial improvements in our lives? I mean, don't get me wrong, there will be some of you out there that are smashing your goals and on top of all of your productivity and etc. and whatnot. But, and I know that for some of you watching this, maybe some of you can relate it to the way I feel. Sometimes when we watch all of this stuff, we're not able to translate all of that information and being able to get the outcome that we're seeking. The point that I'm trying to get at is, look, I've watched a ton of videos here on YouTube and even on other social media platforms. And like I say, there's not a shortage of advice, hacks, and tips on how to do virtually anything. And what I would say, it's not the advice that's the problem. Sometimes a lot of what's being stated is not coming to us in the right moment or for us to be able to get most value out of it. And I believe that sometimes less can often work out to be a lot more. Look, one of the objectives of people making videos and whatnot is to try and get watch time. So they will fill a video with a ton of stuff, you know, trying to present as much value as they can so that you guys watch it, like it, subscribe to what they're putting out there for you guys. However, as the end user, as much as we think or we perceive the value that we're getting, we may not be able to sort of, you know, try and get to that overall end outcome. And the reason I say this, guys, is because, look, being an exam coach and trying to train and having spent a lot of time with hundreds of students, you know, I've managed to see what actually works and what doesn't. And like I say, sometimes it could be one genuine piece of advice that has yielded results after result each and every time for those people that have really taken it on board and really put it to use. Once you're in the right environment, you know, you got the right lighting, you know, you got your lo-fi study track on, and you find your right zen. What I want you to do is clear your workspace and have a blank canvas. And what I want you to do is just write down the very objectives of what it is that you're trying to get to. It's really important to know what it is that you're working towards. A lot of the times, believe it or not, some people will start working without knowing what direction they're going in and just kind of like immerse themselves into it. You can already see how that's going to end. So I want you to write down your objectives, what it is that you're trying to get to. And then from there, I want you to start filling in this canvas of yours with information of what you already may know. And I know some of you may feel as though you don't know much, but look, put down everything that you do know, however little it may be. And from there on, if there's things that you don't know, I want you to start putting down questions as to what you need to know. And the various pieces of information that is lacking, the next step is to go and do some research on that. And that's when you get your textbooks out, you get your notes out, your videos, whatever it may be. I want you to start filling in this canvas. And guys, I want you to bear in mind as you're doing this, that this is like a mini project where you're going to be presenting to an audience. Very much similar to what I'm doing to you guys right now, you know, via this camera. It could just be a mirror. It kind of feels like that sometimes. But the point being is you've got this audience. I personally would suggest that this would be a great group activity where, you know, you can FaceTime your friends and whatnot and present this information back to them. Remember, you're presenting what it is that you need to know. Based on that, what I want you to try and do is, once you're ready for this presentation, I want you to try and imagine that your audience has absolutely no knowledge of this entire topic or what it is that you're presenting. So I want you to dumb everything down. Like, you know, you're giving the bare foundations of the whole thing so that, you know, they can understand it, even if they had absolutely no prior knowledge about the whole subject. I mean, obviously, if it's an imaginary audience, I want you to start imagining that they're going to start shooting questions at you towards the end. Now, those questions could be in the form of your exam questions, okay? And this is where you kind of integrate the two. So you got your knowledge, and then you're also prepared to adapt that knowledge and all this assimilation of information that you've accrued to be able to respond back to your audience, okay? I just want you to break any sort of assumption against what I'm suggesting to you, purely because I want you to go out there and try it. Just try it once. What do you have to lose? Go and try it and then see. And especially if you get yourself engrossed into this activity, just how much you're able to sort of accrue. Once you've done this, do it a couple more times, you know, maybe for a week, and you'll see just how transformative this can be. And from there, you'll be asking yourself why you haven't adopted this method a long time ago. So guys, I hope that, you know, you will go ahead and try out this tip. I want you to even go out there, do it, and come back here and drop a comment down below. If you found this video to be of any value, consider getting subscribed to the channel. I'm looking to produce more videos to bring more value to you guys that will actually get you guys results as opposed to just making videos. So on that note, guys, my name is Amin, and I will catch up with you another time.